this content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no
Wait a
one.
second.
No.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're watching Septum Sin vs. the World. I'm Septum Sin, and today, well, that dastardly sage was out to it again. Yes, and I won't let him get away from ruining another classic. No, I can tell you right now that another Miyazaki-level film was tarnished in a way beyond repair. Of course, I'm talking about Miami Guns. Well, you know, love him or hate him, Sage is an interesting reviewer. And I would say that how you would take his review would depend on how much you really do love this series. Me? I'm in between. But let's get started. So, Miami Guns is an interesting series, but particularly one part of interest is AN Entertainment. They are known for only releasing 4 series. Risky Safety, Hare plus Gu, and one of the sequels, Deluxe. I am really sad that they never got to release Final. I want Final. Final needs to be released. But alas, it's not. Unfortunately, they went under after these releases, but some of these new videos, they taught me about this company, and I realized, wait, I've got Risky Safety, I've got Hare plus Gu. Why should I be without this? Now, Miami Guns comes in 4 parts. And kinda lacks on the special features. It's three episode series discs and 1 4-episode disc. So we've got, as far as special features, there's not much. You got some translator notes, image galleries, entertainment trailers, of course, character guides. Your typical anime disc fare. Most anime discs are really just about the anime with some minor tweaks. I think many people who are producing anime believe the fact that they can be dual language is enough to warrant it as a special feature. And as I had to watch the series twice in order to actually review this, I feel I've got a nice grip on Miami Guns. This is about a bunch of people in Miami City and their kind of private police force called the Miami Guns. Now, the main characters in this are our 2 heroes. Spoiled Brat and Chief's Daughter. To me, this is an interesting coupling, and they go through their various adventures together in the weird ways of the city, with the evil organization pulling the strings. So as far as the discs, as you can see, you can look at the covers here. These are out of print, unfortunately. Pretty simplistic there. Nice little insert. one. I ended up getting this off of eBay, oddly enough, for $30. So you may actually be able to get this for a decent price. Do I think it was $30 worth? Well, you can sit to the end and find out. There's disc 3. You can see her there. There. Of course. And finally, disc 4. There we go. So, Miami Guns tries to be a little bit of Excel Saga and a little bit of You're Under Arrest, and doesn't quite come to the heights that either one of those series achieve. But is that a bad thing? I mean, when you look at these series, both Excel Saga and You're Under Arrest are stellar series. They excel at what they do, and that makes them the top of their class. I think this one kind of hits, but only on 2 cylinders. So let's talk about the good. Part of this and the appeal of it is just the high octane energy that the series delivers. These people are running and gunning the whole time. The action is moving the whole time. The gags are moving the entire time. And some of them actually land. I would say about 50, maybe 60% of the gags are funny throughout this series. I enjoyed them, and one area that I would disagree with Sage on is the references. There are quite a number of references. Not just Golgo. Not just Golgo. Maybe you have to watch it twice over in order to actually get them all, but I disagree because I watched all of them at once. There were quite a few. If you watch any types of anime like this and you have a decent portfolio, you will see quite a number of Easter eggs throughout. And they're kind of fun. I mean, even the afro-wearing chief is a reference. So, yeah. I've nothing bad to say when it comes to that level. It makes fun of itself, and it does an okay job. The music is okay, the open and enders are pretty decent, and the animation is decent quality. But there are negatives. One negative is that's all it is. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just okay. There were a lot of negatives that Sage pointed out, particularly her, and I'll admit she is annoying, but not to the level that he put it at. Just like this person was pegged as a money-hungry Nabiki type. I actually liked this character because she was not a money-hungry Nabiki type. The fact that they mishandled that section of her and only had her do this, maybe address it once or twice, made her somebody decent who was a decent friend to the main character. I don't know whether that was intentional or a mistake, but that's alright. I'm kind of glad that they did make that mistake, if that's what it was. And she only came across as partially annoying. I do also agree that the ending was slightly jarring, trying to go serious, but not quite as jarring as it was mentioned. This was kind of slid in when it comes to how jarring it could be. You were okay with it towards the end. At least as far as I felt okay with it. It was an okay progression. I mean, still, when I look at this as a whole, I can't give this perfect marks, but I also don't consider it an abysmal piece of anime history. I was actually hoping for an abysmal piece of anime history because I love having that sort of garbage in my collection. Because of that, Miami Guns gets a 6 out of 10. Now, if you want to see Sage's review, and then look at this yourself and see if you agree, you should take a look. I'll actually post a link to it in the description down below. If anything, maybe you can hate watch it. As far as I'm concerned, this is always worth another go. Well, that's been Septum Sen, and of course we'll meet you for the shoutouts. Goodbye. Hello and greetings and welcome to another YouTube shoutout video. Here we're going to talk about the channel Hey Bauer. This is, of course, Michael J. Bauer's channel. Now, who is this guy? For those of you who are around my age, in your mid to late 30s, early 40s, so probably around 35 to 45, Nickelodeon was our childhood and our teenage years. And one of those shows was Salute Your Shorts, and he played a guy called Donkey Lips on that. Of course, he's also been in various other things, but he's had to take some personal time due to issues with, well, family. And a lot of this stuff, not a secret, it's on his channel. He came upon some hard times, but he has been bouncing back as he fights his own personal demons. He loves the Raiders, he loves good movies, he loves conspiracy theories, and if you like all of those things and enjoy listening to a little bit of life drama here and there, you should check it out. Recently he posted some cooking video where it was kind of fun. You get to see his new pad. It's just kind of cool. If you want to check this man out and see what he's been up to, this is the place to do it. This has been Septum Sen, and this has been another YouTube shoutout. And we'll see you on the next one.